I got Becky Hammond watching this thing on the web thing, so I'll give her a shout out. You know, the draft for us, we got a very interesting player that I think the people of San Antonio will enjoy in Megan Frazee. It's not a name that people are familiar with as much as I think they're going to be. You know, this is one of those names in the draft in the basketball circles that you're really intrigued by. She's 6'3". She's probably one of the two best perimeter three-point shooters in the draft. She's strong. She has a pro body right now. She's a wonderful person and will fit in with our team well. And I think people will really start to understand why we're pretty excited to join Megan with our team.
Just talk a little about, getting a three-point shooter. How does this make the team feel out now, knowing, how successful you were last year?
Well, in Megan's case, the one thing that Megan can play 3 and she can play 4. She can play small forward, she can play big forward. She's big enough to do that. That versatility was important to us. The fact that she brings a definable skill right away. She has some really good offensive ability to stretch the floor from a post position. We thought that was really nice with the players we have, and then honestly, she fits the mold of a lot of the Silver Stars. She's got a personality. She's got a kind of a chemistry feel that I think our players will immediately identify with, and that was important in our case too. And then when you look at our 2 other picks, Petrovic from Serbia coming into it, this is a very young developing player. She's coming off an injury. She's playing in Russia right now. She has some really fine skills. She's 19 years old. So we'll wait to, we'll offer her a contract, but we'll wait to see when the appropriate time she may arrive here is. But this is a player that really has some tremendous upside down the road when she chooses to come to the WNBA. And then lastly, Candace Bingham is, people that follow women's basketball saw her play in the championship game. She was on our list, our short list of players that we wanted, and we were fortunate enough with the last pick to have an opportunity to bring her. She has some real good interior skills. She is a type of player that I think brings a lot of energy to the floor, and she certainly is somebody that we're going to be anxious to look at in a training camp situation.
Coach, obviously all your picks coming in the second round. Just talk about your approach and how that changes things when you don't have the first pick.
Well, you're at the mercy of what every other team in the league do. So we didn't travel the normal circles. We wanted to look at who fell in the draft or perceived fell. But we had to develop a client list for that pick that maybe wasn't on everybody's screen, to do that. And Megan is, what was really fortunate, Megan has been coached by Olaf Lang. Olaf Lang spent 2 years at Liberty before he came to us. And Sandy and Olaf both lived there in the off season at one time. So they really know Megan well at that point. That was a real plus for us. We knew a lot of things about her early coming in. And then as I watched tape on her and I watched her through the year, and she started to gain a lot of notoriety early, but then got hurt in the month of December when they played Auburn, when they played Vanderbilt, when they played a lot of kind of national perspective teams. Megan didn't play for the injury. She came back in December, late December, played, was the Big South Player of the Year. I saw her play in the championship game, and physically it just blew me away. I thought this is a real pro body. I knew she was a solid person from all of our background, but the offensive skill, the ability to play with other good players, that was real attractive to us. The versatility between the 3 and the 4, real attractive to us. So we targeted her early. I think most of our discussion has been Megan and somebody else. So we're anxious to bring her in and let her develop some chemistry with our players, and we'll see where it goes.
Coach, no big draft day trade today, or at least not yet. How pleased are you in comparison to a couple of years ago when you traded for Becky and last year when you got Ann? Are you pleased with your draft?
Well, the fact that you would ask me that's pleasing, because I think it says something about where your team sits. But I would tell people, and I'll tell you, that we're not done yet. So I would hang on a little bit with us. We may not do something on this given day, but we constantly look to improve our team, and it's very possible that there's still another opportunity to do that. So hang tight. Okay?
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.